Hi Pisces, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week commencing the 7th of April. Hope you've had a great week. Right, let's get on with your reading. Hopefully there won't be any dogs barking in this video. But we do have my son's dog here today called Mango. She's absolutely adorable, but so I'm trying to get these readings done without any barking. Let's just check my mic. Okay, let's go straight in for week commencing the 7th of April. Hope you've had a great week, Pisces, and thank you so much for being here. Okay, they flew out. These two. Okay, so we've got the Death card and we've got Shine. Now, they're both major arcanas. Did I say the Death card? This isn't the Death card. I beg your pardon. I read that wrong. It's Detach, which is the Justice card. This is about balance, just and fair energies. And then we've got Shine, which is the Sun card. There's something coming in, something very positive about letting go of something, that detached energy, which will bring balance. Let's have a look. Oh, we're not using those ones. We're using the Bee Tarot. Absolutely love this deck. Really inspirational for this time of year too. So, dear Spirit Guides and Angels, please join me in this reading for Pisces. Make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Oh, I'm really drawn to that detach. What are you having to... Anyway, your focus for next week is the Five of Jars. And that's interesting. The Hanged Man is your opportunity. Oh my gosh, the Tower is your challenge. The Three of Wands is coming in, and the Nine of Swords. Okay. Interesting week next week, Pisces, by the looks of this. Five of Jars is what they want you to focus on. Now, as a focus is saying, whatever's happening at the moment, stop focusing on the negative side of it, because it's probably not getting you anywhere. Look at what you can do to achieve a better outcome, rather than keep thinking, well, this is crap, but you're not doing anything about it. You need to detach yourself from that energy in order to shine. The Hanged Man is your opportunity. This is actually the card of Pisces, as well as the moon is attributed to Pisces. It's saying, put it on its head, turn it around, turn that situation around, look at it from a different perspective. You've got the Tower as a challenge. Now, the Tower is big change. It's like saying you are desperate for something to change, but maybe your mindset, if you don't mind me saying, which sounds a bit rude, but I'm a Piscean and I could totally take this on board, that although you want it, you're not actually doing anything about it. However, we have the Three of Wands coming in, what you don't see coming. And this is expansion. It is finally doing what start, rather than thinking about it, rather than saying something about it, she's actually putting those wands in the ground. And, right, okay, decision made. Let's have a look. What more can I do? What do I want to do? What's not working? What is working? What can work so that I can see the benefits of it? For some of you, it could be, again, like wanting to do whatever it is, it's expanding your horizons. Now, that could be a relationship, that could be work. Nine of Swords is your advice and outcome. As an advice card with the Nine of Swords is about sleepless nights, things going round and round and round in your head. As an advice card, it's like, face it. It's something you're not facing here. I don't know, do you keep thinking, oh, it'll get better. It'll get better. I'll just give it 5. And I am the world's worst for that, I'll be honest with you. I do put my head in the sand and think, that'll be all right. It'll be all right. And then you get pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed until it's, you're not a breaking point, but you're forced into this. And maybe that's why the Tower is your challenge. They're kind of saying, if you don't make the decision, we'll make it for you. You've got the Two of Swords out here also. You've got the Queen of Swords in reverse, which the Queen of Swords has no problem detaching, I'll be honest with you. And one more, please and thank you. We've got the Empress. It's saying with this Five of Cups, you know, you've got to do something about it. There's no good keep looking at what's not working. Look at what does work and let's do something about that. You've got two other options open to you, but you're blinded to it for some reason. You're turning your back on it. Again, it's a very, you're not perhaps seeing another opportunity or another pathway, I should say. Also with the Two of Swords, don't be influenced by other people and what their opinions are. You know deep down, especially being in Pisces, you know exactly what you want. You've got the Queen of Swords in reverse. Now, for some of you, you could be dealing with an absolute bitch around you, because in reverse, the Queen of Swords, oh my gosh, very cutting, very obnoxious. She's only out to get what she wants. Very strategic and clever with her words as somebody in reverse. But if this is you, you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius who is very manipulative, and they'll tell you something just because they want you to hear it, and they know you what's the word, gaslighting, but then they go off and tell somebody else behind your back something different. I think some of you are dealing with somebody like that. You don't really know where you stand with them, maybe a manager at work again, or relationship, but whatever it is, they're asking you to focus on it next week, because I think it's come to maybe it's coming to a bit, especially with the Tower there. It's kind of like it's going to change, but no matter how much you try to ignore it, it's coming. You've got the Empress though, which is a beautiful card. This is a card of abundance, knowing your worth as well, Pisces, your creative side, your nurturing side. Concentrate on that. Concentrate on how creative you really are. This feels like, I don't know, this feels like somebody's sucking the energy out of you, and has done for a while. They want you to focus on you are as the Empress. The Hanged Man is your opportunity. Again, it tells me something's gone on and on and on, hanging around, not moving. But there's an opportunity if you turn it on its head. You know what? Maybe the perspective that you've put on something isn't the true. Again, oh, can't believe that. This is the Seven of Cups, and this is rose-tinted glasses, Pisces. Very Piscean energy. It's like saying there's an opportunity to take those rose-tinted glasses off and look at your actual options that you've got by turning it on its head. You've got the Six of Wands. This is about, maybe you're going to join a public, something in public. Maybe you're going to do something public speaking, have a platform, YouTube, Facebook, some sort of platform too, that's successful. Maybe you're going to take a team with you in whatever you do. And one more, please, and thank you. You've got Temperance. Now, the message of temperance, this is a major arcana, and the message of Temperance is this the card of alchemy. So there's an opportunity for you to turn this completely around, turn it into, dealing with two perhaps up and down energies and making it a harmonious one. Something's turning on its head next week that's giving you a different perspective. Now, the Tower is your challenge. You know, it's like on the one hand, I do want change, but on the other hand, I don't know if I can face it. And I think that's bringing that Tower challenge into you. It's like, oh no, I can't deal with the chaos right now. I'll deal with that later. That's very me. Let's have a look. Tower, why are you here as a challenge next week? Seven of Swords, interesting. Seven of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Seven of Swords is somebody being sneaky behind your back and not getting the complete picture, I would say. That's what's stopping this Tower moment. As again, I feel like somebody's feeding you some BS to keep you in their, on their side even. Keep you in their grasps. Maybe they know you want this change and they're like, oh no, I'll just keep telling Pisces how great they are and then go behind their back and say to somebody else, well, actually, you know, I think you're great. It's that horrible energy, very toxic, I feel. You've got the Three of Pentacles. I think there's three people involved with this. Three of Pentacles is also about teamwork, makes the dream work, but it's definitely not that with somebody, maybe somebody within your team is this person. And you think they're in your team, you think that they are supportive and want to work with you. And then you got the Seven of Wands. Now the Seven of Wands is very sticking to your guns. And again, it's like 1 minute you've got that decision. 1 minute you're like, yay, I'm not saying I'm not putting up with that. And then the next minute it's like, okay, I'll just one more time, giving in. But it's because they know it's that Queen of Swords. It's that somebody in the authority too, or think they're in authority over you. Three of Wands is what is coming in. And you know what I'd like to say, it's like, well, they pushed you, Pisces, and now finally you're doing something about it. Maybe the perspective is going to be turned upside down because the situation turns upside down that you weren't expecting. So I don't know, say for instance, you're thinking of leaving a long-term job and, you know, and then they say, well, actually, that's okay. We'll just offer you 2 days a week if that's all you want. And it's like, oh, didn't even think of that. Now that'll give me expansion to do the other stuff that I want to do. Three of Wands. Clarified by the Ten of Cups in reverse. Interesting. The Star and the Ace of Pentacles. I don't know why that Ten of Cups is in reverse though, because Ace of Pentacles is, look, it's an offer coming in that gives you this, oh, maybe I can. The Star is the card of healing, hope, faith and healing. The Star of Aquarius, maybe you've got an Aquarius in this too. They would definitely help you make plans, I can tell you. And it's kind of knowing what you want as well, that Star card. It's like follow that star, follow that, your true north. But that Ten of Cups is in reverse. And the Ten of Cups is like sunshine and rainbows. Yeah, maybe they're just being honest with you. Ain't going to be sunshine and rainbows. Not for a little while. Let's do one more on that. Why is the Ten of Cups in reverse, please and thank you? You know, the Ten of Cups makes you feel very secure, doesn't it? It makes you feel very, you know, everything's happy. And that's maybe why it's in reverse, because it's like, no, Pisces, it's not. Page of Swords. Swords again. Is there like a realization going on here? Like, yeah, I keep thinking that Ten of Cups, you know, yeah, everything's fine, everything's good and happy. But natural fact, Page of Swords is coming in to go at home. There's also, pages bring messages and swords are communication. Maybe this Seven of Swords, there's something being revealed about what's going on behind your back. And it's like, yeah, nah, this ain't sunshine and rainbows. Nine of Swords is your advice, and it's stop putting it off. Four of Wands, love that. Oh, Hierophant. Oh, Death card. Gosh. Okay. Now, the Hierophant is all about levels of commitment and high levels of commitment. And it's kind of saying you need to face the fears that maybe you might have surrounding commitments, the fear that maybe you have surrounding what your traditional belief system is. You might have to think outside the box here a little bit more, because you've got the Four of Wands too. Now, it might involve something to do with the home life too. It might be that you can start working from home. It might be that you might have to move, or it'll give you the opportunity to move. Whatever it is, it's coming to an end, and they want you to put an end to this because it's gone on long enough. The Death card only comes. The difference, and I say this every week, so I hope I don't repeat myself too much and you get bored, but I often think, well, what people must think, well, when they see the World card, which is 21, the card of closure and new beginnings, why have the Death card? Surely that means the same. But it's the manner in which it happens. The World card is all about you've gone through a journey, you've learned from those lessons, you are in control of closing that chapter and moving on. The Death card comes when it's like, it's gone on for too long, it's got to stop. That's the difference. Now, that's why I think the Tower is here too as your challenge. When I said at the beginning, they're saying it's gone on for too long, Pisces. If you don't put a stop to it, they will. Now, you'd rather be in control of that change, wouldn't you? Now, it sounds really scary, doesn't it? But I truly believe it's, you know, about this anyway. And it's just something that's building up and building up and building up. And I feel it's all positive. It's about you expanding yourself. Stop being a doormat. I know that sounds awful. Let's have a look. What do your angel numbers have to say? You've got 4444 Triumph. What an amazing angel number. I always see the fours. Fours represent stability, don't they? Also. And triumph is what they want you to remember about that. So whether you're seeing that on a car number plate, it could be notifications on your phone, it could be, I don't know, on a receipt somewhere. Whatever it is, it's your angel number for next week. 4444 Triumph. Love that. Coming together as well. I feel like four corners, you know, there's stability at last coming. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I love that. I'll let you know how that goes for me, because obviously I'm a Pisces too. But yeah, let me know, fellow fishies, what you thought of that, and I'll see you next week. Have a great week.